going on, YouTube? This is my first live commentary type of video, so excuse me if I'm all over the place, but I wanted to give you guys my thoughts, the patch notes, some things I see changing, meta changes, character changes. Just want to go over all of it with you guys. Let's get started. As we know, Revenant's getting reworked here, completely reworked. Like his whole kit's kind of changing, kind of like the same passive. I heard the passive, it's kind of like a Maggie passive. You still get to crouch, walk faster, and climb, but you highlight any enemies who are on low health. It's kind of cool, kind of creepy. That's neat. I don't know how it'll play out. I don't like all these legends getting like scan abilities. I feel like only recon characters should have a scanning ability, but I guess this is kind of the game that is becoming, you know? I definitely think it's gonna be a pub character, you know, like a Wraith. You know, a lot of people are gonna farm YouTube content with this character. I think in comp, I don't know how valuable this ability would be. It doesn't provide much value for your team. It provides some value for like very individual stuff, but I don't see him making like this being like a make or break for him in comp, you know? And then his ultimate forges Shroud of Hardened Shadows around you that blocks direct damage and regenerates after breaking. Your shadows intact while refreshed on knockdowns. I think this could be cool. I think there's definitely some niche situations that he could thrive in with his ult and comp. If you have to send a building or something, you catwalk fucking Revel and you're gonna be the entry frag. You're gonna get in there and you're gonna fucking try and do as much damage before going out. I think this could be cool, but again, it's very niche situations. Like I don't know how much value you would really get out of his ultimate right here. Definitely love the rework. I think he's been deserving of one. And the map rotation for the public matches, I don't know what ranked is gonna be, but it's gonna be Broken Wind, Kings Canyon, Olympics. I assume it'll be the same for ranked, right? I'm gonna be honest, I don't like any of these maps. I literally don't like any of them. I barely like World's Edge. Like SP's my map, you know. I fuck with SP. I love all the little things like the cars, the little prowlers, the spiders. I love all those things. Kind of sad that I won't be able to play it for like a whole season. And then the ring update. This I've heard a lot of people talking about this on Twitter, and it's kind of like I see a lot of people commenting on how things are gonna play out and what's gonna like how much faster you're gonna be and like how much of a difference it'll make. I'm the type of person, I'm not gonna comment on it. Like I'll be like, okay, it looks like it'll be faster, but really how much faster? You know, like how much damage will it really do? Like I need to get in there and I need to get in the water. I need to test it, you know? I won't be able to tell you what's really gonna change until I get on that map and I see the zone coming in faster. I see the zone fucking doing more damage. I need to see these things. But let's read through them. Ring 1 has increased 10% in radius per map, resulting in 20% larger Ring 1 surface area. Like some of these words are too big, you know what I'm saying? Reading ain't really my specialty, you know what I'm saying? There's a reason I graduated with 57 in English my senior year. So it looks like the Ring 1's gonna be smaller, I guess? Or no, it's gonna be, the circle is going to be bigger, resulting in less walking distance because you're in the zone, the danger zone. Okay, that makes sense. You need to play more. There's more than map that's playable. That makes sense. Ring 2 damage increased from 3 per tick to 4 per tick. Again, I used to think 1 damage wasn't a lot, right? I used to think that. But then after they like buffed certain guns for 1 damage and you saw how completely of a different weapon it was after that, this could be fucking massive. This right here could be fucking game changing. I am not gonna underestimate, oh, just 1 damage. You don't gotta worry about it. No, this could really matter. Like this could actually really fucking matter. Ring 4 damage reduced from 20 per tick to 15 per tick. That's probably really big. I mean, that's probably like a difference between being able to get off an extra range and not being able to get off an extra range. That could be huge for comp, like for people trying to just like survive a little bit longer in zone. That could be really big actually. Timing changes for round 1. Pre-string time reduced from 90 seconds to 75 seconds. I heard a lot about this on Twitter. Just meaning like you gotta get on your horses. You know what I'm saying? You gotta speed it up just a little bit. You know, you gotta move. You gotta loot your POI. You gotta craft what you need, and you gotta go. This is interesting. I want to play in it before I'm like, all right, yeah, we actually really need to, you know, like the tripods and comp are gonna have to really fucking, we're gonna have to take that car, we're gonna have to do our crafting. We won't even be able to do prowlers anymore because, you know, it's 90 from 75 seconds. I need to get in there and I need to test it for myself. Shrink speed on small maps reduced from 167 to 160. What, the zone closes slower, I assume? It's cool to see that they're trying new things. I love when games update. You know, one thing I love about Fortnite was the consistent updates. Even if it was a bad or a good update, they were giving you weekly updates and they were changing stuff that was good. They were changing stuff that was bad. I wish Apex would do that. That's why I think everybody loves when, you know, a new season happens or a mid-split happens. You get to see all these updates. I just wish we would see them more, you know? Ranked update. My thoughts about ranked, chat. I really think that this could be make or break for a lot of people. I know a lot of casual players. Maybe my chat isn't casual because they watch me. And I feel like maybe if you're watching streamers and stuff and you're really trying to get better, you're not really a casual. But I feel this. I heard from my chat that they didn't play ranked or they hit masters in like a week and they quit because it was just so boring. There was nothing for them to play for. And I think that's important to note in terms of like how they make changes to ranked, because even if your casuals are upset about making masters and not being able to play, then what does that say about the overall system? Like I know there's casual dads that come home from work and they just want to play 2 hours and have fun, but that's not what ranked is about. Ranked is about the competitive aspect of the game. It shouldn't be catering towards the casual players, but again, it's EA, so they'll probably do that anyway, right? These changes that I'm going to read, which I haven't read yet, are going to be very important about my thoughts going into this. Again, my thoughts might change after, but let's get into it. Ranked update. LP table adjusted. LP gain overall has been reduced. W. Diamond plus cost adjustments 50% increased losses. I love that. I would love to see increased losses in Masters 2 before I even read, but let's get into it. Alright, so this is going to be Season 18, how much you get for placement. It's going to be Season 17 on the left, and this is going to be your Diamond up rank. This is not the other ranks. So if you're Plat, Gold, Silver, Bronze, Rookie, these won't affect you. This is going to be a different table. For getting first place in Season 18 at the Diamond rank, this is 150 placement. And then you could just read down. Second is going to be 100, third is going to be 85, fourth is going to be 70, fifth is going to be 55, sixth is going to be 40, seventh is going to be 25 points, eighth is going to be 10. Eighth place is where you break positive. Like you're gonna break out of that even threshold. You're gonna be finally getting LP at your 8th place right here, getting 10 points. I'm down. I think if you went any higher, then you'd be going really sweaty. I would like that, but I feel that definitely most players will not enjoy that. So I can appreciate them making 8th place, you know, like this is where you finally get points. But you're not getting a lot. You really got to get in here. You really got to get these points up. 9th place, 0, 10th place, 0. So you're not breaking positive right here. You're not getting into that positive threshold until 8th place. So like, you definitely see, I feel like you'll definitely see a lot more teams making sure they get to that 8th place before they start being comfortable fighting, you know? I love that. I love that. Up until right now, I love it, okay? Let's just keep going down the list. 11, you're going to be getting minus 30. You're going to be a minus 45 for Diamond. 12, minus 30, minus 45. Minus 45 again. 13th, going to be minus 30 for everybody below Diamond. I want to see these. I wish I saw these numbers increase from Masters and up. I'm going to be honest. I'm heavy on let's make these ranked games feel as much like a competitive game as we possibly can. Ranked more competitive overall. I would really love that. Seeing this though, it's a step in the right direction. I can appreciate it. I want to know if it's going to be different for Masters up. I really do want to know. But I assume it's not because it's Diamond Plus. Kind of sucks. I wanted to see like for Masters up, you get a 20th place as minus like 110. A small portion of elimination bonus is exempted from bonus without withholding due mismatch MMR and LP. Its value increased based on the player's MMR. So if you're killing a higher ranked player, I guess you'll get more MMR, or you'll get a higher elimination bonus based off that. I don't really know how it works at like the actual data level, like the numbers level, but that could be cool. Like if you kill a pro player, but does that not like? If that's what I think it is, does that not increase stream sniping for your big streamers like your Nicks, your Hows, your Mandys? If you kill them and they're a higher MMR than you. You know, any streamer really who's at a higher MMR value, you kill them, you get more elimination bonus. Does that not incentivize, doing a little stream sniping a little bit more? I don't know. I don't really know what this means. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a reader, so if you guys want to tell me in the comments, I would appreciate that. Skill and rating bonuses have been dramatically reduced. I love that. I don't want to see plus 500. I want to see after you win a plus like 250, 300. For a good win, like a win. End game, you shouldn't be trying to get second place and rat with no KP. You're only gonna get, 100 points. That's not enough. That's not enough to really grind and get in the pred. I love that. I really do. I really do appreciate them them taking the time out of their day to look at the system and be like, all right, this is what we need to fix, and make changes to actually work towards that. I can appreciate that. Now this is where we get spicy. Patch notes, balance updates. We love balance updates. These are the real meta shifts right here. Armor changes. White and blue EVO points required increased to 200 was 150. Crafted EVO points increased to 200. So you're gonna need 200 damage instead of 150 to go to white from blue. And Page and R9 leave the crafter and are back on the floor. W. I miss the R9 being on the floor. Even if it's getting nerfed, I'm an R9 and enjoyer. Always have been since the beginning of the game. The way the gun felt, the way the gun shot. I've always loved those fast-paced SMGs with the high fire rates. Always been my thing. Like the Scorpion from Black Ops 2, like that was my shit, bro. I've always loved SMGs, so R9's always been my type of gun. Nemesis and Mozambique with hammer points and craft. By the way, if you guys are still watching the video, can you please drop a like, a sub, and share with your grandma? I appreciate it. It means the world to me. I'm really trying to make my YouTube content better for you guys, for me. I really want to get more into that YouTube game so I can appreciate, you know, you guys showing up. If you guys are still watching, comment the word demon with 2 N's, okay? Demon with 2 N's. So I know you're loyal. You're loyal. You've been watching. The crafting rotation, yeah, the Nemesis and Mosaic and Crafter. I think the Nemesis needed the nerf. I don't know if it's gotten a nerf. I'll keep reading. But I think the Nemesis has been OP for a while now, and I think people are getting tired of it. I don't see why they haven't nerfed it. I don't know if they think it's in a good state right now. I don't think it's in a good state. I know you have to charge it up for it to reach its full potential, but it's not hard to charge it up. You shoot 2 bursts and it's at 80 out of its full charge, and that gun is melting, you know? Boosted loader and disruptor rounds are added to the rotation. Boy, have I missed the boosty. Chat, that wingman with the boosted loader was always my thing, you know, that little 6 rounds in it, you hit that boosted reload, get, what is it, 7 or 8 bullets, but it's a fast reload. Oh, I'm right back in there with the wingman. I love that. Disruptor rounds, I'm not a fan. Don't even think it should be in the game. I think the added shield damage is so corny. It makes fights so one-sided. You know, you hit a, you know, when you would hit 100 pump, now you're hitting 115. I think that's corny. Like, you, at that point, you might as well just give me a Kraber. We'll see. I will never keep continue reading because I really don't know how, if they changed it or anything. Medkit price increased to 20, was 15. Again, it just seems like they're trying to get people out of the zone, stop people from ratting. I don't like this for comp, though. Because in comp, like, I guess their whole theory is, you know, like, people ratting and ranked is causing these games to be, like, play out really weird. So you want to get them out of the zone and get them into the safe zone. I think in comp it's the opposite, right? The teams that are walking in from zone are looking to fight anybody in their path. Like, they are the teams that are looking to send that building with 2 teams in them and not have a single care in the world. And on the other hand, you know, there's the teams that are going in the zone really quick because they're trying to avoid everybody but get a really good spot in zone. I don't think a lot of these changes are good for competitive. Maybe they are. I guess, again, we'll just have to see when we get in there. I think, though, for ranked is good. I don't think you need people ratting in zone. I think that's corny. I don't think you need that aspect of comp in ranked. It's not necessary. Care packers, weapon rotation. Hemlock returns to the floor. ADS recoil increased. Okay. Damage reduced from 22 to 23. I think this AR has the highest damage, which is insane, by the way. First thoughts, first glance, this seems insane. Hemlock might be meta. I mean, again, this is something we have to get in there and I have to test. Prowler enters the care pack. The Prowler was OP. I love the Prowler. RIP the Prowler. I'm gonna miss that gun. Damage increased to 16, less 15. Definitely gonna miss this gun. Select fire enabled, defaulting to full auto. Okay. Again, I've never been a fan of the select fire. I was playing when this was on the when you could put the select fire on the Prowler. If you guys don't remember, select fire back in the day, it was like, again, it might have helped some people with like aiming with that gun, but when you kept the Prowler on full burst, it still did more DPS. In terms more damage. So I never used it. I never was a fan of it. Never really cared for it. So I'll still use my Prowler on burst mode, you know, when it comes out the pack, if I can't put it on it. Gold weapons rotation, Hemlock, PK, alternate, rampage, charge rifles. This is weird weapons to put on gold rotation, in my opinion, but I don't really care for that. Blue spawn changes. Blue and purple weapon attachment spawn rates reduced by 20%. That's interesting. So now, like, if there's all these teams going in really fast to zone, what's their loot gonna look like? Are they gonna be walking in with, you know, like a R9 with white and, you know, blue attachments? But they're not gonna be, you know, they're not gonna have purple mags and whatnot. I think that's interesting. I really think that's interesting. I want to see what it really feels like on, you know, like when I get in the comp, right? Because we land at Sino, we are looting the whole POI. We're doing spiders, prowlers. We're coming out of that POI with blue, purple attachments. Maybe like 1 or 2 gray attachments minimum. We are usually fully decked out. So I really want to see how this affects us. Blue and purple armor spawn rate reduced by 30%. Again, we usually are walking out triple blue at least. Usually double perped up. I want to see how this feels. And then the weapon balance. You got charge rifle rework. It's no more longer hit scan. They removed the pre-fire lasers, so there's no like charge up, I assume. Projectiles have player pass through 80% of damage retained, so you collat, it seems like. And it opens doors. So if you just wanted to be a menace to society and you wanted to knock off a door, like if you wanted to open the door, the charge rifle, you could. Projectiles gain damage with distance, 50 meters, 75 damage, and then 300 meters, 110 damage. I don't think any of y'all are hitting from 300 meters consistently. So I think, again, like, I don't know, I don't think this gun will be very valuable. All SMGs, R99, alternator, car, and bolt. Strafe speed, ADS strafe scale reduced from 0.75 was 0.85. I don't know how much of a difference this will actually make, but I need to get in there and feel it before I be like, SMGs aren't good anymore. They're not really an SMG. There's no point in using an SMG anymore. Spitfire getting a buff. They're getting their barrels back for increased stability. Much needed. I don't think anybody used the Spitfire other than off spawn. I don't think there's a single person who used the Spitfire. You have grenade changes. Interesting. Adjusted fire VFX to the thermites to better match damage area. We love visual. We love less visual clutter. I will say that. Us as competitors, we love when there's less visual clutter on the screen, so we can see more. Revenant's he's now a skirmisher. New abilities, we read over that. A lot of characters have gotten, their ult cooldown has been increased, and there's been some that have been nerfed. So Bangalore is going to get plus 60 seconds on her ult, so her ult's going to come in even slower. Catalyst plus 30 seconds. Again, it's going to take much longer for a lot of these characters. Gibby getting a buff. His going to be much quicker. He's going to be minus 9 seconds on his ult. Horizon's going to get a plus 30 seconds, so another nerf to her. Loba's going to be getting a plus 30. Nerf to Loba and her ult. Ult excels are going to grant 25% ult charge instead of 20. A little thing, a little buff. Mad Maggie Wrecking Ball is going to be getting nerfed. You're getting a plus 30 on Maggie Ball. Pathfinder Zipline going to be plus 60 seconds, so it's going to again be another nerf. And then Wraith is actually getting a buff for her ult. She's going to be getting quicker and 180 seconds minus 30 seconds off her previous ult. Seer's Q is going, his Q is going to be, his slow on the Q is reduced to 0.5 seconds. What's 2.5 seconds? Chat, I will tell you. Seer for a lot of people was a crutch, and I mean rightfully so. Why wouldn't you give what the game gives you? You know, a lot of times we would be like, all right, there's a team in a building. You know, we hit this Q. They are locked in place for like 2 seconds. We're going to send them full send death ball. We hit this Q, we're going. But a 0.5 second isn't enough for us to be like, I think we should go off of that now. That's kind of like, that might change some things up. It honestly might. His silence reduced to 8 seconds was 10 seconds. His firing speed increased to 1.4 seconds. 0.9 seconds, so he's getting overall nerfed on his Q. I think it's a W. He was very much so, even OP after his changes last season. Alright, seems like that was it for the patch notes, guys. I want to say, if you guys watched this video all the way through, I appreciate you. Drop a like, a sub, you know what I'm saying? Share the video with your grandma, your cousin, your aunts, your uncles. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you guys for all the love you guys have been showing on my YouTube. I really do appreciate it. And it makes me want to continue grinding and really put more, you know, I want to give you guys better video quality, better, you know, overall content. Any amount of support is appreciated. I love you guys. Thank you guys for everything. I'll be back with the next video. Gang. Bye, guys. See ya.